We are live. Let's see if YouTube agrees. Oh, here we come.
Here they go.
Yeah. There we are.
Are we there? Yay.
Hello, everyone. We're here a little bit early. Just like a minute early.
We're early. If you're not early, you're late.
True. I was always so true growing up. Okay.
Not with my family. We were late to everything.
Oh, really? For dance, you always had to be super early, or
I mean, I was early, but the rest of my family is not early people.
Fair. That's fair. Okay. So, welcome to today's live stream. I'm Sasha. That is...
I'm Allie. Hello.
Hi, Allie. And
Hi.
Donna is here.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Welcome in.
Welcome. Today's live stream, we're doing it just a little bit differently than the last one. Today we had you guys vote on which group we're picking an album from. So, drum roll, here are the results.
Who won?
80s!
80s? What's the percentage on that?
I think it's 54%
Oh,
80s,
wow.
41% Monsta X, 4% BTS.
Oh, wow. ARMY didn't really not care what makeup we chose this week.
I really don't have a lot of ARMY on my channel. I've only done a few BTS videos, and they don't ever do very well, but I love BTS, so I'm going to keep doing them.
That's what matters.
Yeah, but I don't
Put
have
out
a lot
the
of ARMY on
content
the
you wish
channel.
to see in the world. That's okay.
Exactly. So I think next time
very close.
Next time we'll probably do Monsta X, BTS, and one other group for the next live stream.
We'll give someone else a chance.
Yes. So today we'll be doing an 80s makeup look. Allie, in just a moment, will be spinning the wheel to pick which album we're going to do it on.
Yes. Can you see the wheel?
Let's get rid of this screen. Okay, there we go.
You can see my lovely wheel. Oh no, I clicked a button. Okay. You can see my lovely wheel that I've made here.
Yes.
And let's see. So I'm just going to spin it and we'll see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm excited.
Okay, and 1, 2, here we go.
Fever Part 2.
Fever Part 2!
Oh my gosh!
That is so the Fireworks album.
That's my first 80s album!
Is it really?
Yes!
Oh my god, it is! This is how we became friends. It's because I commented on your Fireworks video.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Hi, Lily!
Hey! Hi!
Welcome! I know, Donna, 4% ARMY. We gotta get that percentage up. I'm gonna work on it in 2022.
Yes.
Bring ARMY to the channel.
Today we really have to bring it. This is such a huge album. Yes.
It's this one, right?
Yeah, it is that one. Oh god.
This is my first 80s album. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So it's not necessarily this picture.
Right.
Any of the concepts will do.
Right. We're both going to interpret it in whatever way we want. Whether it's based on an album or a song.
Or based on like a look that we saw in one of their performances.
Yes. I'm absolutely flipping through a photo book right now.
I know. Mine is right in front of me, so I should probably get it. I have 2 versions of this one.
They have so much blue in these photos, and I don't have any blue eyeshadow.
Blue eyeshadow is the hardest to work with. I don't know if I want to do blue. Let's see. I have the diary version of this one. Oh, I love the diary version of this one.
And I have all
it has this look.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're all denim. Again, more blue. And then it has where they took their own pictures. Which was super cute. I love that you can see the little remote in their hands.
I know, I do too. Ooh, but it's the Britney Spears outfit.
It is.
Ah.
It's sung while being Britney Spears, a la Oops, I Did It Again.
Yes. Oh my god.
So excited.
Whoa.
Okay, we have a lot to work with.
We really do. And it's so fun that the albums are just here and I can go through them for inspiration.
I know, they're directly
10
in
out
front
of
of our
10.
faces.
I love that. I actually got a new lipstick, and it's called Deja Vu. But I don't think it's the right color for today. It would have been perfect, but I think I'm going a different direction.
That's okay.
One day I'll do it.
I love this. Do you have a Polaroid of this in your Etsy store?
I can make you one. Custom Polaroids available.
I'm dreaming of Stars
Polaroids. They're custom photos.
Yes.
So I got in a lot of trouble. But
Oops.
anyway, yeah. It is okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's.
You ready?
Oh, yeah. My photo cards are in this album. They're not in my other album.
Ooh, who'd you get?
Yeah, and Sangwa.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and this is this. Oh, okay. I know, you're ready, and I'm like doing research in the corner.
No, I'm literally looking for colors to be like, okay, what colors will we be using?
Good thing that I brought in. Okay, I brought in all of the eyeshadow stuff. All right. Let's ask. Should we ask questions? That feels like right. That feels correct.
We can start for sure.
Okay. What is y'all's favorite, like, which AT's concept is everyone in the chat's favorite so far?
And then
that feels like a fun question.
Lily has a good one too.
Oh,
what's
yes,
the most
Lily's.
expensive album you've bought? I'm asking because I just spent $85 on the Follow Find You album with Wonho and Juhani picks. Oh my gosh.
I have not spent more than like, I mean, I guess BTS has really expensive albums now. Like their old albums didn't used to be as expensive. So like BTS B, I guess, is the most expensive album. So it was like $50, right? God.
Yeah.
And I got it when I still worked at the Barnes, so I had
you had a discount.
20% off, but like
this was my first BTS album, and I didn't know anything. I didn't know like what albums or comebacks meant. I was like, where did they go? Why are they coming back? Aubrey!
Aubrey, are you here? Oh, what's up,
Are you
girl?
at work? Are you off work? What's going on?
Are you watching us from work? Because that would be genius.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Gonna casually toss my other earphone
most
over the whole
expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think.
We're very fortunate in that we don't have to do a lot of shipping kind of things to get albums to us.
Yes. Oh, if she's on a break. Well, thank you for spending your break with us. I know there are many more things you could be doing.
This is like that time that I was watching you two during my lunch.
Oh, yeah. We reversed.
Exactly.
We need to do a stream with the three of us because I can add more people. I think I can add up to 6. That would be super
really fun. That would
Lily
be nonsense. I love it.
She really liked debut era pirates. I get it.
That's true.
Me too. For sure.
It's true. I love that still in the undercurrent. They are technically still pirates. They have never stopped being pirates, and they always will be.
They're fancy pirates now.
Yes, they're just classier pirates. Classy pirates. God, I hate myself. Okay.
Okay.
Gonna set these to the side over here and try to get to work. First steps first, cover up this huge zit on my forehead.
I have been breaking out. Like, I get one really big pimple every week in a different spot. And I'm like, I need my face to calm down. Why are we doing this?
Like, I don't mind breaking out under my mask on my chin and everything, because, you know, that's largely covered.
Yeah, that happens.
But I have this one right here, just right in the middle. I always get, like, an evil eye
Super
pimple.
rude.
Like, I don't need a third eye, thank you. Like, actually, I see really terribly, but I don't think it's helping.
I tried putting my foundation upside down to see if I would get any more out of it, and I do not. So I'm glad I bought a new one.
Oh, you bought a new one. See, you're smart.
Yeah.
I did not. We both lamented last time that we're almost out of foundation, and I just didn't care.
I'm literally out. That's why I haven't done any Get Ready With Me videos or any new videos on the channel, because I haven't had foundation. I could not do the thing. Like, I haven't listened to the new 80s album yet. I know most of the songs because of Kingdom, but I haven't had a chance to listen to the album.
You're in for a treat.
I'm very excited.
I'm very excited for you to listen to it. Okay. Normally, I would put my little skin serum on first, but first I'm just going to block this out while I work on my eyes and see how that works.
Best of luck, friend.
You too. Godspeed.
Thank you. May the makeup gods be in our favor today.
I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing.
How's everyone's week going in the chat? Happy Friday. Aubrey is at work. How's work? Is it busy today? Hopefully people have gone home. Hopefully people are masking up.
You know they never do.
About it.
What a dream.
Yeah. What a concept.
I was supposed to be at work yesterday, but we had a snow day.
Oh, no way! Really?
Yes. Technically today is also a snow day, but I wasn't on schedule.
That's so cool.
Yep, it got even colder last night, and then it snowed, and then it's just not melting. So they were like, okay, yeah, it's not safe for you guys to drive into work today.
Oh, that's really nice. I've never had a snow day.
Yes, well, you do live in Florida, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was like a real proper snow, which we don't usually get.
That's very cool.
Even in Tennessee. I would move the camera to show you, but I'm scared if I move it, I'll never be able to put it back in a place where I like it.
Lily's on vacation.
Awesome. Did you go somewhere for vacation, or are you just like staycationing and watching us?
We're so happy for you to not be doing what you're normally doing.
Right?
Enjoy it. Take the time to yourself.
Vacation is a bop.
Yeah, do things that make you happy.
Exactly.
While you can.
I love how we're trying to act like little wise people.
I mean, fake it till you make it.
Oh, fair enough. I have like digging for stuff to see what I actually have. That's when I think you have too much stuff. Which, like, I went through and I, like, diluted a lot of this before I moved out of my old apartment and back into my parents' house. I went through and I got rid of so much stuff. It was absolutely insane. So, really, I'm at the bare minimum right now. Ooh. Yes. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do, and I'm excited about it.
Lily,
I hope.
I know you'll see Monsta X, but have you been to other K-pop concerts yet? And she
I
said,
have
no, I'm
not
just
been
at
to
home relaxing.
Oh, fair enough. Relax while you can. I have not been to a K-pop concert yet, and I am super excited. I'm supposed to go and see ATEEZ as my very first K-pop concert. Fingers crossed that it's still going to happen this month. Mary is just amazing. My friend Mary got us tickets somehow, some way. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I don't know how, because they sold out. I logged in at 9 o'clock, and by the time I went to click on tickets at 9:01, they were gone.
Yeah.
So I was like, guess I'm not going.
She is absolutely incredible, and she still doesn't know how she did it. She's like, I don't know how we're going.
It was just meant to be for you guys.
I really hope so.
Georgia was not in the cards for me.
You know what, though? If Mary is correct in her theory that there's going to be a Stray Kids concert this year, fingers crossed, hopefully.
They've already
Or anytime
announced it.
soon. Did they already announce it?
They did their Step Out 2022 video, and it said
Well, yes, there's
something
going to be
about
one. Just when they're announcing the tour dates or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
But if they don't have one in Florida and they have one in Atlanta, which they've been to Atlanta before, so I'm assuming that they will, you should definitely try to make the journey.
I will do my best. We'll have to see when it is.
Yes.
Because I definitely...
How health times are doing?
Yeah, I'd be very upset to miss the Stray Kids. But we're just in such a weird time with the Panini that I am very nervous even about going to see Monsta X, and I'm seeing them in Florida.
This is understandable.
But this will be my first K-pop concert.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I haven't really been to any big concerts a lot in my life. Like, I saw Demi Lovato one year.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was younger, my little flex as a child was that I saw Destiny's Child opening for Christina Aguilera when I was like 8. My dad actually loved Christina Aguilera so much, he got us tickets to go, and I loved her too.
Oh my god.
And I had fallen asleep by the time Christina Aguilera came out, so I did only see Destiny's Child.
I love that for you.
Yeah. But I'm not like a huge concert person.
You know
that
what?
Many people really freaks me out. I would much rather sit home and watch it.
Exactly.
So we'll have to see how Monsta X goes, if I even have like a quote unquote good time or not. We'll see.
You know what? I feel like since you're going with Aubrey, how can you not have a good time?
That's very true, and she takes very good care of me, so
she does.
I don't foresee a lot of bad happening over there. I'm just very excited. We've already been practicing for me to keep my heart rate down and not pass out. So I think we're gonna have a good time.
I was very impressed you didn't I'm sorry, I was very impressed you didn't pass out when you were doing the Felix Navidad challenge.
Me too.
I was very impressed by that.
Like, while I was doing it, I like felt okay. And then immediately after, for the whole next 2 days, I was laid out. I was super sick.
Yep.
So it's still weird progress. Very weird progress.
But it is progress, at least. Yeah, Mary and I were watching that video.
Dancing this year.
Yes, that feels like a very good goal.
Yeah.
Mary and I were watching that video, and I was like yelling at you to sit down. She's like, she cannot hear you. It's already happened. And I was like, I know, but God.
But I have to tell her. I ended up taking it down and privating it. I started to feel a little anxious about having it up. Maybe one day I'll make it public again, but
yeah.
For the like 30 people who saw it, thank you for watching. The TikTok is still there, so.
That's what really counts.
Yeah.
Does anyone watch YouTube videos anymore, or are we all shifting to TikTok now?
Oh, well, I hope people still watch YouTube videos for our sakes.
I know, that's why I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah, I mean, your
Did we
short
get in the
videos do really good, though.
They do okay, but I haven't made one in a while. I don't feel very...
funny?
Inspired. Yeah. I don't feel very funny right now.
That's fair.
Thank you for finishing my thought. Yeah, just Ally, you're not that funny. I hate to break it to you.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You've lost it. Sorry,
but
kid.
we all go through phases. It'll come back whenever you're ready. Lily sent me a comment.
H1 doesn't get a solo performance or your heart might explode. Also, because your AT is biased. Sasha, you go first.
Very true. Yeah, we're praying that my heart does not explode during the Monsta X concert. But knowing them, my AT's bias, my first bias was Hyunjin. Because I tend to have either a leader or a rapper thing, and he fits both boxes. And then as I got more into them, it also became Mingi. And there's something about when members go on a hiatus that my heart hurts so much that the person on hiatus will probably become a new bias if they weren't to begin with. Because the same thing happened with Hyunjin from Stray Kids. So yeah, my bias is Rapline. And I love those big dorks so much. They're
How can you not? They are wonderful.
And then my bias wreckers is literally everyone else depending on what comeback or what day.
Depending on the day.
Yeah. Like my very first one was Jungho, but I was like, I cannot bias the baby. I just can't let that happen. And then it was like Yosang and Yoonho in Fireworks. And then when we went to Fever Part 3, it switched to Son and Ooyoung. And then Seonghwa, and like I've literally been all over the place. So, but Ally has a really good bias story.
It's not 100% my story. So,
but it's still so good. I don't know if you don't feel comfortable sharing it since it's not technically yours.
Share it.
That's fair, but
I'll share it because it's a wonderful story that happened to my friend that also actually changed my bias. So,
yes.
I got into ATs literally right after they dropped the second album with Holla Holla and Say My Name. My friend Madeline was like, you just have to listen to them.
I didn't know that.
I guess so, yeah. She was like, you just have to listen to them, because before the two of us had only ever listened to BTS, and for some reason she found them and was like, you have to listen to them. And I was like, oh crap. And like I literally spent a whole day, because it was my day off, I spent the whole day sitting in bed figuring out which member was which member, because I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure it out one day. It's going to happen. And I did it. And I was very proud of me.
Nice.
And so initially, Yoonho stood out to me because...
Tall puppy.
Tall puppy, exactly. We love a tall puppy.
Yes.
Which we love. And so he was like my bias, and my friend Madeline's bias was San. And then right after they dropped that second album, they went on their first tour, which is insane, by the way. But
for real.
Yeah. And one of the places they went to New York was, one of the places they went to was New York, which was where Madeline lived at the time. And so she got to go and see them, and I was super jealous. But she went and saw them and got to do high touch with all of them. And it was after, because I think it was like their last stop on the tour or whatever. And Yosung, we all knew, had hurt his hand. There's like a fan cam of it. You can watch him like pop his hand out and then pop it back in. Don't ever send that to me.
I will be upset. I do not do well with dislocations.
It's horrifying. So his hand was bandaged for the rest of the tour. And she was like saying hi to all of them. And she has a whole Twitter thread about it. But she was saying hi to all of them. And then she gets to Yosung and she asks how his hand is feeling. And he's just like, biggest eyes, like most beautiful man on earth. It's just like, apparent, like, nobody like looks at her like nobody has ever asked her anything or asked him anything so sweet and kind, and he was just like, it is doing so much better, thank you. He was like, good, thank you, just like genuinely
excited that someone cared.
exactly. And she was like, it changed immediately. It changed her bias. And then she told me that story, and I don't know why, but it's like something shifted in me where I just like pictured it in my mind's eye, that I was just like, oh. And then I went back and rewatched all of the content that they had so far, which was really just KQ Fellas and Codename is ATs. And I was like, oh no. now he is my bias. And since then,
the tides have changed.
exactly. Anyone who knows me knows how much I love Yosong.
Yes.
I still will get wrecked pretty much on a daily basis by Yoonho, just because he's wonderful and he is the sweetest, kindest little being in the entire universe. But my heart will always belong to Yosong. It just will. I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay, we've had a few comments while you were telling your story, but I wanted to wait.
Gosh. Yes,
the
please.
first one is from Lily. She said she was devastated when Honey went on his hiatus. And I'm honestly very, how do I put this the right way? Happy is not the word I'm looking for, but it's the only word I can find. I'm happy I wasn't a fan during that time because I would not be okay. Like, I know how not okay I was during Hyunjin's hiatus. I can't even imagine being there during Wonho and all of that. So, 100%, totally get it. And then she was very excited. Lily was excited for you to tell your story and then thought it was cute.
Yay. Yay. Cute.
And Donna said, "Our feminist. I love it."
Rip.
Okay, Ally, what is your favorite ATEEZ song? And feel free, everyone in the comments, to tell us theirs as well. I'm very curious. I know mine. If you've seen any of my Get Ready With Me videos, you probably also know mine.
Mine is Say My Name. I just, I don't know why. I lose my mind every time I hear Say My Name.
Fair.
Because I guess it was like the newest song I heard when I first heard them. But then also it's just like such like it's such a serve because it's just like, say my name.
Yeah. For like
we are
a brand new
80s.
group, essentially.
Getting it out there, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. It blew my mind and I love it so much.
That.
Do I have anything to add for that? No, I don't. Yep, Say My Name is my favorite song, and it probably always will be.
It's really
also, I was really sad they didn't perform it on Kingdom.
Oh, fair, yeah.
I was real sad about that. Mostly because I feel like I'd been hearing Answer a lot, which I know it was a really popular song for that year, so I understand, but I was just like, I need Say My Name to come up at some point, and it didn't, and I was really sad about it.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Aurora. Lily's favorite is Aurora. Okay, that's a good one too.
What is yours, Sasha?
Fair. Mine, without question, is To The Beat. I went feral over that song to the point where I literally sent it like on Instagram to friends who were into hip hop but had never heard K-pop, and I was like, don't ask questions, just listen to this right now. Just stop. I don't care if you're working. Just listen to this song for me. Like,
did any of them respond in a good way?
Yeah, they did. Some of them were like, it's like a cool beat. And I was like, well, duh, that's the name of the song. But they like didn't quite get it. And then I had other people who were like, oh my God, what is this? And I was like, yes, exactly. But then I think if I'm going more like maybe mainstream, I would say Mist is
Mist mainstream now?
I mean more in terms of like sound. Like To The Beat is very much a specific audience. I feel like not every fan is like, oh my God, I could listen to The Beat when I'm happy or sad or whatever. But I feel like you can listen to Mist pretty much anytime, and anyone listening would be like, oh, this is nice. I guess that's what I mean by mainstream.
Okay.
But it was the first AT song that made me cry. So, and I didn't see that coming. I was just like doing, well, Get Ready With Me, and then that song came out, and I was like,
thank you just makes me cry because I'm like, oh, you wrote this for someone because they're best friends, and I'm just like in the corner crying. It's fine.
I think if I had known that the first time I heard it, it would have been different impact for sure. Lily said, "To the beat slaps so much. I love Hongjun in it, but I don't listen to it as much because the vibe is very specific." Exactly.
That's true. Do you know what gives me like the little, what song gives me like the little shiveries?
Which one?
Dancing Like Butterfly Wings gives me like the little. Yes. It gives me like little like end of the school year, like the very last episode of your favorite show. Like, oh my goodness.
I definitely see that.
The end of High School Musical where they're like, we're all in this.
Like the graduation song.
Exactly. But they're still gonna be best friends forever.
Not me tearing up literally just thinking about it.
I cannot.
That would be like devastating in such a good way if that's how they ended the concerts with that song.
How could you? If you put a curse on me, I'm gonna cry.
I'll be very excited if you're like, guess what? Their last song was.
You're like, I'm sobbing in the corner and it's all your fault.
Yes.
I'm just uncontrollably sobbing. Everyone else has left the stadium.
It would definitely be payback for all the things you've recommended that have then made me cry. So we would be even at that point.
Oh, would we? Finally, yes. That's
are ATs both of our alts, or are there others / more?
I feel like ATs is my alt group. But like GOT7 for me is such important. And like my alt, I was talking this with Mary and I was like, yeah, my alt bias is definitely Jin Young from GOT7. It just is. I don't know how or why. I mean, I guess I do know how or why, but like,
don't ask questions.
We don't ask the questions. Exactly. Never ask questions. It is what it is.
Or if we can't pick alts, what are our top 5 groups or soloists? I think it's hard because I'm getting into so many groups and I still feel like such a baby with all of this. But I think it would be safe to say that my 3 alts right now, first would be Stray Kids, and then like Stray Kids would probably be my alt of groups. And then I would say ATs and BTS are tied for second. But then
Monsta X is coming up on your radar so hard.
I know, I'm torn between if Monsta X would be next or the boys would be next, because I'm listening more actively to Monsta X because of the tour coming up, but I'm like so obsessed with the boys at the same time. And then also SF9. And I'm really getting into Twice, like pretty heavily.
Are you?
I am. I went back the other day. You know the stage compilation videos that are like an hour long? And
did you watch the Twice one? Dear God.
I know. And then I've been watching all of their dance practices.
I've watched recently some of their dance practices. I love Cry For Me.
Yeah. It's good. I think soloists I'm interested in. I definitely don't watch enough solo stuff. I need to do more. But I would definitely be interested in Wonho. Duh. And then Rain and Chungha have been 2 of my favorite soloists since I found K-pop. Hands down. Donna is excited that we love Twice. Yes.
Oh my God, my hands are so dry. Just peeling.
I think Donna's ult and Twice is Dahyun, right? Is that right? I think that's right. But yeah, Ally, so you have ATs and GOT7. Who are your other, like
if I were to list my top 3, it would be ATs, GOT7, Monsta X.
Okay.
BTS, I love BTS, but you know I have qualms about their newer stuff.
Right.
But so I don't know if I could list them in my top, but I do. I love Mamamoo a lot.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Let's see. I'm like sitting here in front of all of my albums, so let me see. Love Mamamoo a lot. I listen to a lot of Blackpink just because it's bops, but I don't feel like a Blink.
Right.
For real.
I'm the same. Like, I like Lisa's solo work, but I'm not an active enough listener to consider her in there. I just hear it peripherally through like TikTok or like I watched all the dance practices when she came out with it for La Lisa and then Money. I can't remember if that's the title of it.
It is.
Okay.
I really like Somi. Are you familiar?
Oh yeah.
I like her solo stuff. I have her new album and I really like it. Like, what else do I just listen to a lot of? Like, you and Mary got me into Stray Kids a lot, so I do rock out to the Stray Kids occasionally, but I really only listen to, like, their newer stuff. This is the year that Ally deep dives into Stray Kids.
If you do, they do digital releases. They've re-recorded some of their original songs.
Oh, yes.
Listen to those versions. That's my recommendation.
Yes, I'm aware. Yes, I've been told by Mary. She's got me on strict orders.
Good. Mary knows what's up.
She does. She is the original Stay.
Okay. Donna asked, who is your bias in Monsta X?
Do you want to go first? Because you already talked about Juhani a little.
Yeah, so Juhani was my first Monsta X bias. Because Ally said I had to watch Shootout first, and he went, "Excuse me, I'm walking like zombie," and it was over for me. But more recently, I think with No Limit, IM has full attacked me.
Genuinely, that's who I thought was going to be your bias in the first place. I was like, IM's going to be your bias.
Well, yes, and you had great points, and they are all coming true now. But Honey is just so in your face that I couldn't even look past him for the first couple months of my Monsta X journey.
I know, I screenshotted your face watching it and sent it to you.
Yeah. That picture makes me laugh so hard. I
was like, oops.
I saw him, it was over. I think that's how it happens to a lot of people, though.
That's how they fall in love for the first time.
Yeah. But I don't know, because now, like, when I'm looking for bias stuff, like when I made my bias packs for my shop, I picked IM as the bias pack. To promote. So, it's just the season, I think.
You know, I told you, it's cute, cuddly kitten boy weather, and he is a cute, cuddly kitten boy.
You're right. You did tell me that. You're totally right.
It's inside boy weather.
Who's your bias?
Oh, let me just reach over here where he is.
I know, I'm trying to grab my albums and knocking everything
Kian.
Yeah!
My bias for Monsta X, for those in the know, is Kian. Sasha.
But
there's a story behind this. Well, I also
again.
have a story of he's not my original bias, but I was like, when I told Sasha to start watching Monsta X, literally when she's watching Shootout, she goes, "Oh, I bet that's Ally's bias." And I was like, crap, because I like had all these plans of like dragging it out and making you guess and everything.
I guessed that first, and then she's like, no.
You guessed it before I said anything. And I was like,
so then I kept guessing and kept getting it wrong. I was so sad. But I was right. Because I was like, I think it's this little fairy looking one.
Rude. Rude.
I knew it.
He's actually a terrible person.
No.
He's not a terrible person. He is just occasionally insufferable, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like when he made them eat chicken at the beach.
Oh my god, that episode of, is it Minhyuk that just kicks him and like,
Oh yeah, he just jumps
full
in the air and
body?
kicks him in the sand.
Wow.
Yeah. Kian and Minhyuk or Kian and Kyungwon are so funny to watch together.
Yeah.
But yes, I love him. But my original bias, yes, was another. When I first got into Monsta X, it was dead center of the original pandemic. So dead center of 2020. I was just like not moving out of my room every day except for going to work, and I was like, I need to like have something to focus on, I guess. And I guess. And I was watching a lot of episodes of Knowing Bros, or Men on a Mission, or whatever you want to call it. It has a lot of titles. But I was watching a lot of episodes of that, and I came across there's one episode where Shonu and some other dance members, like, I think, is that the episode where Taemin is there? I think Taemin is there. Hold on. Switching ear thingy so I can do my...
I'm trying to think if you sent this to me or not. I feel like I've watched this.
But there's an episode with Shonu, and I was just like, this is so funny. And then there was another just like random interview of them. I forgot what the show was called. It's the one with Yeongjo where she like cooks for everybody. And it was on YouTube, and he chopped a piece of wood. He chopped a piece of wood in half, and then he tried it again, and he broke the handle off of the axe.
I've seen that. Yep.
Yes. And all of the boys are freaking out, and I was like, that's hilarious. And so I watched No Mercy, because I hate myself, and I will watch their reality shows if they are formed through a reality show. And part of his story arc was that he used to train at JYP, and he was best friends with GOT7, who had like just, when they were filming No Mercy, had debuted like in the past year. And so he went to dinner with them, and they were talking about how much they missed him, like when he was gone, because he was like freelance for a while, and then dancing with Starship, and then was training with Starship. If you ever see any of the videos where he's dancing freelance, oh my god.
I've seen him as a dancer.
Yeah. As a background dancer. But yes. Very good. And
Donna, yes, we are talking about Shonu right now.
Yeah, we are. And that's where I was like, oh, I love Shonu so much, which I still love Shonu very much. How could anyone not love Shonu? But just randomly, I watched this one Two-Tuck Gum thing where they're taking care of a baby, and Kian
Donna,
is
just what I said you need to watch. That's the show.
Kian is just funny. So good with the baby for some reason. Like, they're all good with the baby.
In the car,
they're all good with the baby. Kian's just good with the baby in a different way, which is hilarious because I don't want children, but I was just like...
But if you did...
I was like, oh no. And so, yeah, that's how my bias shifted.
Okay, we have missed quite a few comments, so let's go back.
Please be kind, rewind, ask us questions.
For me, it's number 1, Monsta X, no question. I feel like they're all such wise people, and every time I go to watch their interviews and their radio shows, they're all so genuine. I feel that.
I do.
Number 2 is Day 6 and Young K. Brian!
We love Brian.
Number 3 is Pentagon. Let's see. Number 4, BTS, as the group that really got me hooked on K-pop. And number 5, GOT7. And then Lily also said, I don't know, every time someone wrecks me in Monsta X, Honey just becomes more amazing because of his personality, especially on his mixtapes and his shows is so amazing. I haven't listened to any of the solo albums that I know Rapline has. I need to get on that. I'm so
You're
behind.
Gonna die so hard when you watch the music video for IN. You're just gonna absolutely, I won't hear from you for probably a week.
It literally keeps coming up on my recommended page, and I have to be like, I can't watch it yet, but I want to.
I want to be there when it happens.
I'll definitely record it, so we'll be there virtually together. And then Lily said, but Kihyun, Shonu, and Hyungwon come for me daily. Hyungwon's my bias wrecker, so I feel that.
I love Hyungwon. And I love IM. I love all of Monsta X so much. Like, I love all of the groups, but, like, Monsta X are all just, like...
There's something about them. Yeah. Donna, what was rude but true? We missed it. And then, hello! Welcome to the stream. A belated hello. Hope you're still here.
Hi. GG.
Yes, we were talking about Shonu.
We were.
And then Lily said, Kihyun is such a caring person. He, like, always tweets about the members and promotes them. He's a sweetheart. Yes.
He does, and he is. If you guys haven't watched the Monsta X vlog where Kihyun goes to make a chair, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. He goes and makes a chair by hand. If you're just looking for
I
something
recently
to watch.
watched the one where Shonu showed up to their performance. I think it was...
I watched that one too.
Love Killer?
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. It's A Gambler.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
It was when his eye was hurt.
Yes.
And we thought he was going to be able to come back. Like, that was supposed to be his last comeback, and then his eye got hurt, and they were like, no, sorry. Now you have to go to the military.
Rough. Very rough.
It was a time. It still is a time. But, like, the fact that he's left all of the Shonu AO videos for us is just...
I know.
Very Shonu of him to worry about us missing him. Which we do. He was correct. And, like, I love how... I forgot who it was, but someone was like, oh, yeah, Minhyuk's the leader now. And Minhyuk's like, I'm not the leader. Shonu's the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you say
Even
that?
though he roasts Shonu the most out of all.
Oh, yeah. He has to. It keeps him humble. I'm just kidding. There's nothing that could, like, ever make Shonu's head big. But I think he's just way too chill for me is the problem.
Yeah.
I'd be, like, freaking out about something, and he'd just be like, nah.
What?
And I'd be like, I need you to freak out with me. Or at least tell me not to freak out. He would let me continue to freak out. But at the same time, Kihyun's over there in the corner calling himself the young flexer. Why? Love him.
I didn't know he was a vegan.
Yeah, he's vegan right now.
Oh, that's cool.
On and off kind of a thing. I'm not sure if he is in the military. I don't know if you can be really vegan in the military there.
He's living at home, though, isn't he?
That's true. I don't know about, like, well, I guess not during training, but since he's living at
Right.
home, I guess he can be. But I don't know if he is or not at the moment. But he was eating some vegan donuts in that video, and I was like, dang it, Shonu, those look delicious.
Oh, yeah.
For anyone who wasn't here last time, we talked about my dietary restrictions.
I think we're both in the harder part of our makeup where we're talking less.
We are. I'm focusing on my eyebrows now. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. We wanted to talk more about ATs today. And that hasn't fully happened.
Well, we've done a pretty good job. I would say 50% at least has been ATs so far.
That's true. Okay. Just like the voting.
Yeah. And we agreed at the beginning of the stream to try and talk a little bit more about ATs, but also go wherever the conversation went. So I think this has been totally natural. Don't be sorry. It is okay. We are not upset. We love talking about all of the boys, so.
It's true. We have problems.
Wherever it goes is okay with us.
We go with the flow. On occasion.
But yeah, who are some soloists I should try and watch this year?
Somi's music is really fun.
Okay.
So I would suggest that. If you want some like really stinking beautiful ballad, but then also fun music, have you listened to any IU?
Love Poem.
Oh, other
but
than
only
Love
because
Poem.
of Kingdom.
Yes.
No, not really. I don't actively.
You should check
I
her
don't know
out.
why.
There's a reason she's like literally the most popular musician in Korea.
No, I
You
see
should
her win
listen to
all the
her.
awards all the time.
Yeah, you should listen to her.
Okay, that's a good
She's really good.
recommendation.
She doesn't like do much. From what I've seen, I could be wrong. She doesn't do very much dancing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Still a very good listen. Her voice is like insane. All of Red Velvet and Mamamoo's solo stuff is really cool. And then BB. Oh my god, you would love BB.
I don't think I've heard of them. Oh, I was also getting into BI from originally from Icon. I like his solo stuff too. He's a great
should listen to BB.
dancer and performer.
This is BB.
That.
Yes, wow. This is her album. It's right underneath me, but you should listen to BB. She's
cool.
insanely good. Start with her.
Nice. Lily says, what do you think about the non-existing dating ban? Because I feel like it doesn't matter at all. Like fans would still be outraged when they date for ATs. And then she said, Ailey is amazing and I love Kai and Lay's solos. I have definitely been recommended Kai in the past.
Kai's solo is really good.
In regards to the dating ban, I see both sides for sure. But I can understand a company being like, for X amount of years, no dating until you're an established group, until you're focused on the career side of things. Like, from a strictly business standpoint, I get that. But I also understand they are human beings. Naturally, if they want to be in a relationship, that shouldn't be like held against them or taken away from them. I definitely think that it's just so natural, right? But I think the culture is so different because like when celebrities date over here, they could be dating a new person every week and we're just like, cool, yeah, whatever. But it's also much just more private and like people really freak out a lot more, and I think that has more to do with the age of certain fan bases. Yeah. And less about dating in general. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. And it's also like, especially, I guess it makes a lot more sense when they're in a group too, because it's like you should be kind of taking this time to focus on more on your group and focus on bonding rather than focus on dating.
Yeah.
And then it's also just like, as a fan, I kind of don't want to know if they're dating.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's their business. It's not my business.
Right.
Yeah, their personal life is none of my business. I don't need to be knowing any of that.
It's like, I just get really excited when they choose to share anything with us. Like, Jungkook recently posting about his whole horde of dogs. Like, we had
so many dogs.
Idea.
Why the heck does he have so many dogs?
I don't know, but I'm so happy about it. Like, I think it would be the same reaction if they were just like, bam, my girlfriend or my boyfriend or like whoever, like here's my partner. I'd be like, this is great. Like, I had no idea, and now you're letting us in because you feel ready. That's the part that I like. I don't think they should be forced to tell us about it. I think if they want to share that, they should be able to. I don't know. I know that everyone has very differing opinions on this subject, and I think that's fine.
I think it just like, and then also some people are more private people than others. So like there's some artists who would want to tell us like every single person they date, and then there's some artists who would not want to tell us until they're married, and even then maybe not tell us. Also, it depends on who it is that they're dating, especially if they're dating like a not famous person. Do you really want to like drag them into all that? Absolutely not.
For sure. Yeah. It's definitely hard because I think the fan base is so split over like, I just want to think of them as like the person that they are as an idol, You don't want to think of them as like a normal human being who like dates.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's one of those things where it's just like...
I would be very excited though. I think the Jungkook showing the puppies is the best example for me. Like, I had no idea before he told us, and after he told us, I was so excited and happy that he is happy. That's
I want them to have something for themselves.
True.
Because I feel like it's not fair that like we have all this expectation for them to show us every single aspect of their life. I want them to be able to keep something for themselves, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But it's absolutely insane that people think that they have like the right to like say what an idol can and can't do if it doesn't harm anyone. That's insane.
Yeah, definitely. I just think it's hilarious that ATEEZ are one of the younger groups that have no dating ban, but then Son isn't allowed to jump.
Yeah, they don't have a dating ban. They're just not allowed to jump in the house. They couldn't play Mafia for a while because it got too intense.
I know.
Hilarious. But yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like they don't need a dating ban because they're all kind of focused on each other.
Yeah.
And working on the group, which kind of shows how mature they are as human beings.
Right.
Oh, I just messed this up. No.
You can fix it.
Anyone else who has ever tried to do winged eyeliner with a hooded eye, you know what I'm going through.
It's super rough. We have
really
full faith in you, fam.
Oh no, it's drying now. I always need to use like 3 different eyeliners when I'm doing my eyeliner. Now it's dead silent.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, guys.
Lily said, I more so meant that ATs technically are allowed to date, but I feel like that's not the case at all because the fans or anyone in general would go crazy anyways. So they choose, so they don't get to choose anyways. Yeah. Like they still wouldn't talk about it because of the backlash.
Exactly. Like they literally just did a TV show about that. Yeah. If you guys want to watch me, if anyone wants to watch the imitation OSTs being opened, I'm going to post that this week. So check out my channel, AlyCatLooks, for some unboxing of OST.
No, that is a good point. I didn't consider that, but for sure. It's like you don't have a dating ban, but we still don't feel comfortable enough to announce that we're dating because people would reject it and go nuts.
They're never going to announce that. Which, again, it's not my business.
Yeah. Not until they decide they would like to make it. And if they ever do, great.
Good for them.
If they don't, also great. Mm-hmm. Like, here's the other thing. I totally think relationships can make great music. Like, we know they can make great music without it.
But there's the other thing of us knowing about the relationship in connection with the music kind of can change our mind about it.
True.
Also change our mind about people. Like Jake Gyllenhaal was just living his life until this year.
I don't really follow Taylor Swift, so I
don't either, but all of my friends do.
I don't know. Yeah, Aubrey is big into it. I could probably ask her about it, but I don't. I followed Taylor at the beginning of her career when it was country, and then I fell off as it got more pop. But
samesies. like, yeah, it's just one of those things where why bring anyone else into your own business? It's not really necessary.
I definitely get it. So, Allie, if your favorite song is Say My Name, is your favorite music video Say My Name or no?
I think Ooh, that's a solid question because favorite song doesn't
Thank you so much.
necessarily go with favorite music video. My favorite music video at this point is The Real because that's like insane.
Yes.
But no, I like why can't I so this one. Not Thanks, but the other one. Starts with an I. What is the word?
Inception?
In the movie. Inception, thank you. The Inception music video was my favorite, and then Deja Vu became my favorite.
I know you get deja vu.
Also, has anybody sliced their Deja Vu with Olivia Rodrigo's Deja Vu yet? I need that to be a mix somewhere.
I don't know.
We need to find it. If you guys know that it exists out there, let me know. But yes, but now The Real is my favorite.
Okay, fair enough.
What about you?
I think it's a tie between Holla Holla and Black Cat Nero.
Ooh.
Yeah. For sure.
No.
Donna said, I wish they could talk freely about dating and being in love, and even with their family, it makes me sad. Yeah, it is really sad. I would hope that they talk with their family about it, and their family is just, like, cool enough to not say anything.
I think maybe Donna means even, like, talk about their family.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
They do a little bit, but again, it's about privacy for other humans who aren't famous, I feel like, is kind of a really big deal. Which, because, like, you know, there's people out there who choose not to put their life on display like that, and you kind of don't want to force them.
Yeah, like they didn't decide to get famous and have all these people know who they are.
It's definitely their right to keep everything that they want private.
Yeah.
Which, like, I know it's fun to, like, learn things about their family and stuff. I can see where she's coming from with that. But, like, at the same time, you wouldn't want to, like, oh, yeah, guys, this is my sister. And then, like, she shows up on, like, suddenly paparazzi's following your sister to school.
Right.
List of things that would suck. What point are you at?
I'm trying not to mess up my eyeshadow, and then I have to do mascara and lips, and that's it. What about you?
We're about at the same point. Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. We have 2 more comments. Lily said, oh yeah, I was thinking of them while we were talking about this. Sienna and Dawn is such a crazy case to me. Like, they literally hold on. Like, they are literally only their relationship right now, and most people care for them being together. Yeah, I think they're super cute.
They are
I
very
like their
cute.
music a lot, and it's very interesting to me, their story, and how she had to, like, leave her company because of the relationship, and now they're totally profiting off the relationship. And I
Like,
don't
it
mean that
worked
in a
out
bad
for them.
way.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
It definitely worked out for them, but like you cannot guarantee that kind of thing. And I would just
Right.
feel like you can tell they would feel so bad for like hurt. You wouldn't want to hurt like whoever you're in a relationship. You don't want to hurt like everything that they've built so far.
Right.
Just to like announce that you're dating them.
Very true.
So it definitely goes both ways.
Lily also said, I just hope that it gets normalized for idols to be humans. A big topic of interest for me would be trainee days, as I heard Honey recently loosely talked about it and getting super sad. I didn't hear that. Yeah. I think the trainee process in general is very interesting to think about. Just because I had never heard of something like that until I got into K-pop. Like, over here, and I can only speak on the dance side of things, like, can you join a specific... Oh, Ally's gone. Oh, no! Oh, gosh. Hold on, please. Ally, what did you do? I don't even know if she knows she's gone. Oh, she's back. Okay, let me add her. She's back!
Hi, I'm back. I don't know what happened.
That's okay. I was just about to text you frantic. Where was I? What was I saying? Oh, trainee. Like in the States, there are programs where... No, Ally, come back. There are programs where you can join, for example, like a ballet company as a child, and then as you progress through the company, once you become an adult or of age, then you can become part of the actual performing company and get paid. And that is like the trainee process, I guess. But it's not, I would say it's a little more rare than all of the big companies in Korea, where it's like children are going to them, living in dorms there, going to school there, going to dance and acting and singing classes there to become an idol one day or an actor. It's super different and super interesting. And I part of me wishes that we had more like behind the scenes documentary of that kind of stuff, but the other part of me is like, oh, she's gone again. The other part of me is just like, well, I don't even know how real it would be. Add to stream. And she's
phone
back.
died.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. Here I am.
Okay, good. Welcome.
iPad.
Nice. Good. Oh, my hand looks crazy. I am not bruised. That is
okay.
eyeshadow.
It's your eyeshadow. Okay.
Yeah. This is how I clean my brush, like a professional, on my hand.
It's really cold out there.
Is it? Oh yeah, you said it snowed.
Yeah, it got really cold. The high today is like 17.
Huh. I don't know if it's ever been that cold here.
Probably not in Florida.
No. That's crazy. Dumbledore 2.0. I think I'm gonna give up on my eyeshadow. I think that's the best I'm doing with it. Okay. What should be next?
I was doing okay, and then I don't know what I chose to do.
It's probably better than you think.
It's one of those things where you just mess around with it for so long that you're just like,
yeah,
it gets worse and worse.
The too much gene comes out. So Lily, do you have a favorite ATEEZ music video, and is it the same as your favorite ATEEZ song, or is it different? I think both of ours were different.
Yeah.
And same for Donna, if you're still here. Question applies to anyone who's willing to write into the chat.
No, AlyCatLooks. My bad. I disappeared twice. I want to put glitter on, but I don't want to be washing glitter off my face all day, so I'm not going to. It was a hard
Lily is
decision
thinking
for me.
about it. I also vetoed the glitter today. You are not alone.
I was like, I can't spend the rest of my day trying to get glitter out of my eyeball.
Yeah. I'm realizing now my makeup kind of matches my shirt. I didn't even plan that. Nice.
Look at you. Mine does not.
That's okay. It's hard to wear the right outfit for this when you don't know what album you'll be doing.
I know. I was
You
just
can't,
like,
like,
I'm
plan
gonna go with
ahead.
pink. Like, I have a pink t-shirt that works with some things. Other things it does not work. God, this angle is awful. Oh well. I was at a better angle earlier, everyone, I promise.
It's not that bad.
And cold. Bad angle and I'm cold. Well, today ever, and I'm just kidding. Okay. That's too much. Did anyone else watch the for New Year's SM posted this like 3.5-hour concert? They streamed a 3.5-hour concert.
No.
That's what Mary and I watched on New Year's.
That's cool. It's probably not still up.
I'm in the middle of trying to learn some of the members of NCT.
You're doing it.
There are 23 of them.
Yeah.
I will never learn all of those members, and I know that for a fact.
A lot of people have said it's easier to remember NCT than some other smaller groups. I don't know how, but I believe
No,
them.
impossible. No, they are liars.
Lily said, I don't actually think I have a favorite music video that like got stuck on my mind or anything, so I'll say the video for Holla Holla, and it's probably the most memorable for me. Same. Holla Holla turned me full 18. First we had Black Cat Nero, or it might be the reverse. I can't remember which one happened to me first, but they both, it was over after that. I was like, oh, I'm in this now. This is it.
Like, oh, we're here. We've arrived.
Yeah. And then she said, I haven't looked into any references they made for their music videos, and I don't think they have a storyline. They have a huge storyline.
The AT's lore is the deepest lore you have ever heard in your entire life.
It's
and it's amazing.
rough.
There's so many wonderful people here on YouTube who have actually like gone into it and talked about it. Please go watch any of their videos, Lily.
Yeah. And I'm trying to do that on the channel. I think I've only released one video about it so far, but I have another one I recorded in like October. All I'm doing is rewatching the videos from the beginning. But there's like different storylines about I think some sort of parallel universes.
Mm-hmm.
And there are subtle parts in all of the music videos with those universes crossing, especially at the end of videos. With little like cameos and stuff.
Yes. Correct.
It's a lot because they're not in order of publication date. They're in order of like storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So
like the entire Fever storyline comes before the entire Treasure storyline.
Yeah. It's rough. That's why I'm going back from the beginning and trying to piece it together.
But when you do, it's like insane.
Yeah.
Say my name got AT's Mullet Hongjung, correct, Donna?
Oh, yeah. I feel you on that. Mm-hmm. I remember actually, Donna, when you messaged me for the first time, or you left me a comment. I can't remember how our friendship happened, whether you ordered first or you messaged me first, but you were like, hey, will you pick like a photo of Hongjoon for me, like a custom photo? And then I did, and you were like, oh my god, I think he's my bias now. Oh my gosh,
Cute.
That's so funny. Okay, I'm trying a brand new lipstick today, so if it looks like trash, that's not my fault.
Okay, good to know.
Because I don't know what the formula is like or anything. I needed to add something to my cart to get free shipping, and it was this. So.
From where? What is it?
It's an Ulta lipstick. I have an Ulta literally down the block from me, but because of the panini and needing a wheelchair everywhere, I was like, I'm just gonna order it and have it sent to my house.
Fair enough.
I cannot read this tiny, tiny writing. I'm trying to see what the color is called. I don't think it says. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Huh. I haven't had like a lipstick in so long. I've been using liquid. I'm so excited. Oh, I have black all over my face. That's good.
It's not ideal.
No. And I've like smushed it into my face, so now it's not coming off.
Good.
Good job.
It's part of the look. It's called fashion.
Yeah. It's called We're Not Professionals, but we're doing our best.
It's called fashion, sweetie. Look at it. Just two.
Yeah, Donna said it was the Kingdom Hongjoon in the very first order she made.
Good
A
for
classic.
her. Good for you, Donna. No. I'm fine. I feel like I need like little subtitle bubbles where I'm like, I'm fine. She was clearly not fine.
Narrator. She was in fact not fine.
That is not that strong of a I won't.
Ooh, I like it. Oh my god. Okay.
Look at you, red lip.
I might be done.
I'm not done. I'll be there in a minute. I had technical difficulties earlier.
You did. That's fair. The silence is so loud. I'm so sorry.
Lily, I'm sorry.
We're the worst.
We're not allowed to play music, otherwise we will get taken off of YouTube.
I know. I went through all of the questions I had like thought of beforehand. Okay, Ally, if you could dance, and for Lily and Donna as well, in like a fantasy world where you could learn any dance and do it amazingly, which could be real life, because y'all, I'm sure, crush it. Which AT's choreography would you want to learn the most?
Other than all of them,
Yeah, if you had to pick one. I'm also trying to think of my answer.
I feel like Wave is just really fun.
Fair. Okay, that's a good one.
Wave just looks like they're having a good time. But then, like, Holla Holla hits so hard.
For sure. I'm so stuck on Mingy's solo in Thanks.
Oh.
With Sungwa.
Yes. In the back, there's like, and Sung was like, with his head.
Yeah, he took his hat off to, like, full effect. But I would like to learn. Oh my gosh, there's so many good ones, aka all of them.
Aurora is really fun because it gives me like 90s boy band vibes.
Yeah. I think Deja Vu might win for me.
Ooh,
it's all the hip thrusting. Yeah. Yeah. Say My Name. The driving part's the only reason I didn't say My Name.
You don't want to do the driving dance?
I can't make that look good. I know myself. And I would be so awkward.
But this is our imaginary world where even I can dance, so you can do it.
Okay, that's a great point. Thank you. Yeah, Say My Name was my first thought. So, yeah, I definitely would want to do Say My Name. That's just so fun.
I feel like I watch a lot of people doing like dance covers in public of K-pop songs.
Yeah.
Just because it makes me really happy.
I'm
sorry, I'm almost done. I just need lips.
That's okay.
You can ruminate on your makeup choices.
I think I succeeded today and would actually film more videos after this and not feel very weird about it. It is a dramatic look.
It is. But I like it.
I do too. Not very upset. Now I just have Deja Vu stuck in my head.
I know, me too.
Okay, random question. Lily says we both look really nice. And Lily, you look so nice. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Random question for everyone here, because I'm just making stuff up now.
She's waiting on me to finish. I'm so sorry.
She says, I love the eyes for Ally and the lips for Sasha. Thank you. Yeah, this lipstick was a good choice. I didn't know I would make it. It's Ulta Beauty brand, so I really like it. It was like $4, so it feels really smooth. If you could buy anything from my Etsy shop, what I have on the shop already, or something I don't have, what would you want? Like, are there new products that I don't have that you would be interested in? Or is there something I already have that's like a dream? If you could get it, you would? Thanks, Donna.
For me, it's anything that Sasha makes on her Etsy shop because it's all good.
Thank you.
I'm a sucker.
That's true. You're a good friend. Thank you. Yeah, there have been at least one time in my memory where I had to make a Yo Sang bias pack, and I like messed up the first round of pictures, and I was like, Ally, do you want these?
And I was like, no, how dare you ask me that question?
Send them all. Yeah, I'm just trying to think with the new year what new products I can add. I think I want to focus a lot on different custom photo packs. I think that's my goal for this year. Whereas last year I was trying so many new things with enamel pins, and I'll keep bracelets on the shop because that's how the shop started. But yeah, I'm interested in trying to maybe, my word of the year for 2020 is focus. I try and pick a word each year.
I'm so sorry.
So I'm trying to focus. Donna says, I love clothes. Would you ever make t-shirts or sweater designs?
I would love to help you with that.
That's a great question. I'm actually very interested in moving into clothes. I'm just putting it out there, not saying it will definitely happen, but if it did, this is where I would want it to go. My favorite style to do would be like a tie-dye, but then embroidery. So I would want to do I would want to tie-dye all my pieces myself and then embroider designs onto them and have it be really cute, subtle K-pop stuff. Because that's the stuff I buy.
I love stuff where it's like you can't really tell that it's a K-pop thing unless if you know kind of
right. Yeah. And I'm not a huge fan of iron-on stuff. I buy it because it's so available, but I really love embroidery. I just don't have a job and can't afford an embroidery machine, and at the moment I can't afford to get a stock of clothing and materials to make that happen. But I've been thinking about clothing since I started the shop. So yes, Donna, hopefully one day. That is a goal for sure.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Let's
are we
get
ready
these few last
to talk
comments
about our looks?
and then we'll get a couple comments and then we'll do the looks.
Yes.
So Lily said, I really don't know. I just love looking through all kinds of merch and I always end up buying the most random stuff. I do that too. I always go towards art prints and stickers and shirts and stuff. I get such a random assortment. And then she also says, I feel like stickers are amazing because I never want to use official ones, but I love using them and I just need some cute ones. Very good point. I also like stickers. That was my first goal. I was like, I'm going to get an iPad so I can design them. And then I'm going to get a printer so I can print them. And then I'm going to get a Cricut or a Silhouette so I can cut them. And I stopped at the printer. So
we're so
and then Donna said, that sounds gorgeous in regards to the clothes. So thank you. All right. I've been chatting it up. So Allie, are we going to guess what song or what inspired the look, or how do you want to do it this time?
I don't think we need to guess this time.
Okay,
I think we can just talk about it.
Okay, I love that.
Okay. So for my look, I went with the blue version of the album, and this. I'm sorry, I can't hold things correctly.
That's okay.
This lovely.
I love it.
Outfit concept here, and I modeled it after Little Baby.
Oh.
So I went. Let me pull you closer. Hold on. Okay. So I went. It's a little bit messy, but we do what we can. So I went with a purple and green eye with black little wing with white thrown in there that kind of messed it up, but that's okay. And there's also rose gold there too. And
I love how you do the white in all of your looks.
And I went super shiny.
I love that.
So that is my look, inspired by our little baby Maknae's outfit in Beaver Part 1.
Very nice.
Or Part 2, sorry. Part 2.
Lily says, super adorable.
Thank you.
And Donna also said, embroidery is the best. I would buy the heck out of that. Me too. I love embroidery.
We can make it.
It's some of my favorite. So hopefully we'll get there one day. All right, my look had to go with this version right here. My favorite version out of the three for sure. And then, hold on. These photos of the one and only. And I didn't actually realize until I was looking at it that this shirt has some pink in it. So I did a little bit of pink. I wish I had done my hair like that. That would have been cool.
We do what we can. We do what we have time for.
We don't know until it's happening. So
we just go dye my hair red real quick.
Yeah. Where am I going? This way. So with the eyes on the inner corner, it's this. Hold on. It's all backwards. Oh, God. Okay. So on the inner corner, it's a light pink, and then the middle is red, and then the outside is black. And the black does not fade very well or blend well, but it is there.
It's okay.
And that is the look. Yay!
Yay,
All
we
right.
did it!
We did it. And we did it in less than 2 hours. Last time it took us a little bit longer.
It did.
I'm super impressed with our skills.
Dark red
Lily
at the
said-
eye corner would have been great. Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't know if I could have done it. I have these little eye flappy things here, so it's kind of hard to do corner work on my eyes.
For sure. So emo, but I love it. Taking it back to my Paramore days. Donna said, "You nailed it and murdered me at the same time. Congrats." Well, thank you, friend. This is much more dramatic, but sometimes I go all dramatic. So
You are the drama.
Yes,
You're like, am I the
blood
drama?
orange drama.
I am the drama.
Is it me?
Am I the drama? Yes, today you are the drama. Congratulations.
Yay! Thank you guys so much for coming. Do you want to ask any last questions or any last talking points before we go?
Do you have questions for me about my channel?
What's your next video?
My next video, let's see, what did I post the other day? The last thing that I posted
You did your mail vlog and your JB video?
The
Your
last thing I
JB
posted-
and Just Two.
Yeah, it was the Just Two video. I posted that. And so I believe the next thing we're going to be talking about is Sunmi's album, You Can't Sit With Us.
Oh, nice.
Which is also really fun. You should check that out because you're checking out solo stuff soon.
Yes.
Yes, I am obsessed with that album. So sneak peek to anyone. We're going to be talking about that. I'm also going to be talking about, I already said soon we're going to be discussing the OSTs for Imitation.
Oh, really?
Have more than one version.
Yay!
And then we're going to be talking about the newest album that somebody sent me the other day.
Who could that be?
Who could that
Who would
be?
do that? Wow.
So
They
yes, a
sound
lot
nice.
of great fun stuff happening over on AlyCatLooks. Please come check it out and hang out with me. I would love to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Not just with Sasha.
Nice.
Also with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Donna says she has to watch that. Yes. Yeah, go give Ally a sub if you haven't already.
I would love one. That way we can do a live on my channel sometime.
That would be so fun. Yeah, so
I need more
if
than
you guys,
one for that. I don't have very many subs.
Yeah, if you didn't know, you have to have a certain number of subs before YouTube will let you host live streams on your channel.
Yes.
So the more people we get over there, the sooner Ally can host her own live stream. Yay! You must have got a new subscriber.
Oh,
Yay,
when my phone isn't
thank
dead, it'll let me know. Yay!
It will.
Thanks, Lily.
That's the best.
You can come hang out with me, and we can
Yeah.
talk all good things about Sasha.
That would be so sweet. Yeah, your mail vlog, you kept talking about my stuff. First you said my channel and I was like, oh, that's nice. And then you started talking about my Etsy and I was like, oh, that's really nice.
Well, yeah.
It was so sweet.
I link it in all of my bio.
You're the best. Thank you.
You're my buddy, and you asked me to get on YouTube with you.
I did. Well, I knew you would be great at it, so we just got to prove you're great at it
I'm
to
working
everyone
on
else.
it.
Yeah.
If
It's
people
going
just
really
don't want
good.
to see me so far, it's fine.
Hey, it's their loss. They're missing out.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know that I have any announcements or anything. We're just gonna keep trying to do this whenever you are off from work and have some free time and when I'm feeling good. So
maybe we can set up something for next week if you're feeling okay.
We shall see for sure.
Okay.
So I think this is our final goodbye to everyone who's here watching. Lily and Donna, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here. We had Aubrey for a little bit. I think we had some other, we had Gigi. Thank you so much for being here. And we had some other people popping in and out who may not have commented, which is absolutely fine. Thank you all so much for watching. please go check out Ally's channel. It is linked in my description down below. And I will see you guys next week, hopefully, with some new reactions. Yay. So look forward to that. I'm very excited for new videos in the new year. Love you guys. Thanks for coming. Bye. Bye.